Good morning. I was thinking of making a video about my portfolio that I had to submit while getting into art university. And to start, I applied 3 years in a row to all universities in Germany, including one in Vienna. And I always got rejected. In the third year, when I applied for fine arts, I knew a bit better what I have to do for my portfolio and got accepted in my hometown. I never thought of giving up, actually. I was very young. As soon as I finished school, I already knew that I want to do something with art and that there's no way around. It was very hard, and it did something to my self-esteem back then. And yeah, when I was in art school then, and I was just an art student like everyone else, I was really shocked by many other students how they got accepted, and I never got accepted before. And it was their first try, and it was my third try at this university. That was not so nice, but it might have a reason to it, because as I started studying, I understood that the professors like to have people in their classes that are not fresh out of school and have other experiences as well, and who are not too stiff in their own style of art. So if you're already an established artist, you have your way and you know what you have to do, it's most likely that you might not get accepted in art school. Maybe you will, because you're seen as a cool person and they can benefit from you. But if you're just a regular person who's already good in what they do and is going in one direction, and this is not bad to go in one direction and know what to do, but then the people at art school are like, why should we accept this person? They already know what to do. We can't help that person. They always have an approach of how can we help and how can this person benefit from us if they are studying in our class. You have this kind of background in your head while applying to art school. I think it's easier to get over the critique and also to not let any critique come to your self-esteem, and also rejections are better taken if you have this in mind. So I haven't opened this one in a long time, so might be a surprise for both of us. Yeah. So I always worked with photography, but I did some painting as well, I remember. Oh no. Okay, so I know that after having so many different portfolios that I wanted to somehow have a organized but still well-structured, well-structured and nice art portfolio. I have this one here. I don't know why I did this, but it's actually pretty cool. I separated my photography, things that I draw. I think here are my handwritten and drawing stuff. Don't ask me what was going on in my mind, but I really like the feeling of a pen, so sometimes I just draw stuff like this. And before I got into art school, I was in another art school already. This is a test drawing. I might just wanted to get a feel of the colors that I would like to paint, and I thought, yeah, maybe they will get this at art school, and probably they did. I think they. I remember my first portfolios. They were like really too cliche, like too deep in whatever I wanted to talk about. It was just too deep. I named this one Wie Rosa and Mortadella, like pink and mortadella. And this actually looks like mortadella. I don't know I was probably having some cravings. This one looks interesting. I'm excited to see what's inside. Oh! Yeah, well, when I started my photography, like I did it before, but when I started taking it very seriously, I like to play with things that are a bit mysterious. So I watched a lot of Alfred Hitchcock and David Lynch at this time, so that influenced me a lot in my work. And this one I called How Much Cost a Life? Maybe it would have been How Much Costs a Life? I don't know. I don't know if there were any limits. Do you see anything in how many artworks you submit? But yeah, just some structures. Don't ask me what this is about. There's something, I'm pretty sure there was something I was thinking about. But, and mind you, this is 9 years ago, so I do not keep track of everything I'm thinking about. Just like this one I love, and I still love it. I actually wonder why I don't got this in a frame. And you know how it's my hand. I drew this. I have a picture of my hand with a cigarette, and then I was inspired by it, and I named it Hands Too Shaky. And it's true. Even when I take pictures, my hands are just too shaky, and I always have this blur in my photos, and I don't mind it. It's my style now, but my hands always shake, and I can't get a picture straight, but I like it, so that's my approach. Drawing hands is really the hardest thing on earth, so... And I named this one Hands of a Beautiful Woman. What did I write here? This is actually really cool. How old was I here? This is 10 years ago, and I wrote, "Do you have siblings? No, listen to me. Some people don't wash their hands after being on the toilet. The AC is too cold. I'll rather sit somewhere else. Should I watch your mother eat? No jeans. Does 11 o'clock suit you? See you tomorrow." This is alright. This is Twin Peaks. I said I was watching all the time David Lynch, and this is 100% Twin Peaks. And even when I got into the interview with the professors, they were like, "Yeah, you remind me of David Lynch." And I was like, "Thank you." One of my dreams was to work with David Lynch. Unfortunately, this won't be any possibility for me now, so... But I still have the approach of this mystery kind of thing. Let's move on to my photos and all the other stuff I have submitted here. This is Maria. We did several projects together. She probably will appear many other times as well. Yeah, I like this one. Named Kill Your Darling. Yeah, it's from 2017. There's probably some stuff inside that was not in my original portfolio while I submitted it, because there are many prints of one thing. At this time, I was watching 4 movies a day. I wish I could still do this. I named this Serving Death. Wow. Right. I wouldn't take those kind of photos anymore, but I still think it's cool that I did, and it led me to my ultimate style that I have now. Like, not ultimate that it's finished, it's not finished at all, but it's going somewhere. Back then I was just experimenting what I could do and trying to find what I like. So I still love this one. She was my starting point to photography with my own style. But to be honest, when you start with taking pictures, you are influenced by the internet, and then you kind of always see pictures like this, always some lustful things. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't really like the way a lot of male photographers and artists view women, because 80% of their artwork consists of lustful pictures, and I was very influenced by that, because you always see something like this, and then whatever you see you try to produce as well. So now I'm looking at different things, and this is how I changed also what I want to work on. Yeah, don't really know the meaning of that, but it might be something similar. I remember this is from the past year, 2016. I did this for another portfolio, but I was like proud of it, and that's why I included it in this year where I got accepted portfolio as well. So, oops, Le Voyeur. Yeah. As I said, like David Lynch, Twin Peaks, Laura Palmer, those were my superior, ultimative things that I want to accomplish. Like, I was obsessed with knives. I don't really, it's too much. I remember loving this one when oh my God. I have this kind of newspaper that I produced back then. It was while being with Maria, and I named it Late Night Walks. And it says, I dream about everything, and mostly of someone else than you. Oh my God. And then there's like a poem in the back. And when you open it, there's another one. So nice. Like, this is the main page, and then you have the back page. And in the back page, it was about fences. I wrote, I will travel to Washington and build a fence around the White House. As if there's no fence already, but okay, Mrs. Rebel. Fences, faces. Oh my God. I like this one way more. It's more what I still do, like combine my thoughts with my work. And it's sincere. I was dreaming about you. We met at 9 p.m. I only saw you in a blurry vision, but even in this vision, you showed me the perfection of beauty. I guess it's also the blurry vision that made you being so beautiful. Well, I can't read everything, and there are a lot of misspellings as well. And then I have one large print, the last one. I still like this. It's still this kind of lustful thing, what I was heavily influenced by, but it's my view, and there are different kind of realities to it. So I'm glad I'm not a man that did this photo. I'm glad I'm a woman who did this. This was probably a very messy looking into my portfolio for art school. But as I said, I was just as surprised as you. I didn't know what was really inside. There were many things that I put into the map, although they don't belong there. But most of the things were from my art portfolio that I created to get accepted in art school. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, it's really hard sometimes to get accepted into things that you wish to be at. And the most important thing is that you just stay consistent, and after each rejection you try to work on what you submit. Maybe there's something that you can do better, something to elevate. Sometimes there are unfair reasons when getting rejected, and I'm very sure that there were some to my application as well. At the end of the day, I got accepted, and I studied until the end of my time. I graduated 2022, and I even had a scholarship from one of the best places in Germany. So yeah, I was like, this was perfect for me, because I was trying 3 years to get also in this art university and they didn't accept me. Then I was so good that I was the only student in this year that got the scholarship. And I was like, yeah, see, you didn't accept me for 3 years straight. And now I got the scholarship from all students. And there were many, many, many young students who got accepted after their school, directly after, no experience. And I was like, well, sometimes I miss time at school, because it's like you have the time to create. And now while I'm out of art school, it's like, oh my god, I need to be seen as an artist, I need to create, I need to succeed, I need to have exhibitions. And if you don't have exhibitions in 1 year, you feel like a total failure, and they don't always pay you. So it's so hard to be an artist after art university, and it's way more easier to be an artist while being at university, because you have plenty of other artists you can connect with, and you have plenty of options to exhibit in, and you have workshops at art school that you can use. You can print for way less money than you print now after art school. So yeah, if you're looking for studying art, I would totally recommend it. It's a great time, you have great opportunities, you have very good support of professors that are very specialized, and they are also artists. They are not just professors, they are artists as well, and having the contact with them is just a blessing throughout your whole studies. So in my time, I didn't use all the kind of workshops. If I had the chance to study again, I would definitely be at art school all the time and use everything that is given to me there. You even have a studio. Sometimes I regret that I didn't use this source that I had as much as I could have had. That's how it is now. It's all right, no hard feelings. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're looking for applying in art universities, let me know if you need any help. I can look into your portfolio as well. We can see how we can upgrade this together. Thank you for watching and staying along. Bye bye.